we're not saying don't have your money in the stock market. I personally don't have money in the stock market, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But diversify it and get it over into something like Amanda was saying, and let some of that go into private money loans for real estate, because real estate, God is not creating any more land. Matter of fact, we're losing land by ocean erosion. Okay. I've
Mhm.
done in Louisiana fishing, and they were talking about the erosion and how their little stream of land in Buras is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller because of the erosion. And they're trying to build these channels, canals, everything else to try to keep that from happening at the rapid rate it is. So new land is not being built. And if you can find a structure on top of that land, it's like you said, it's a basic necessity. We all need a roof over our head.
Mhm.
And I go back to, you don't have to know how to invest in real estate. All you got to do is find someone that has experience, credibility in that space. So, how do you find that? Well, for me, I'm going to get on social media and I'm going to dig in and listen to what they say and who backs them up and what they're putting out there. If they're putting out there, get rich quick, they're not a guru, they're a guru. But
Correct.
if they're saying, hey, this is a great lifelong strategy to build wealth, and here's how I do it, and then they're showing you and they're walking their properties and they're letting you in on it, then hop on a conversation. If these people are legit, you will be able to get them on the phone and you'll be able to talk to them. So check
Mhm.
the community around them, check their activity, and you don't have to pay for any of this. You just hop on social media, because nowadays anybody that is trying to grow and build their wealth is posting it on social media, because they understand that it builds a credibility
Mhm.
and it allows them to be an influencer in that space. So now you don't have to know the skill set. Now you leverage someone else's skill set, like I was talking about with Amanda on the tax savings side. Now you plug into a real estate investor and you leverage their skill set, and then you're 100% truly passive. Like, you're over here doing what you're great at, trading your time for money, making those big numbers, and now you're deploying that cash through the system of the Roth IRA, and you're plugging it into someone else that's great over here. So now you got these little money soldiers over here that's
Money
building you
expert.
your legacy. And I mean, if you're cheating time, is what it boils down to.
Oh, yeah.
You're robbing time. And we all know there's no more time made, and time is the most precious thing that you can have.
Mhm.
That's why you want to maximize it. And I love making money when I sleep.
Yes.
And when my money is plugged in with someone that is excellent at doing a skill set that I'm not, then my money is making me money while I sleep. And that is the passive way of building wealth.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll echo a couple of those just in summary. It's, one self-direction, guys, to simplify it, it's invest in what you know. That's it. That's
Yeah.
why this vehicle was built like in the 70s. It's not brand new.
Yes.
You know, real estate, I mean, you may not consider yourself, oh, I'm not a real estate expert, but look around you. You've got four walls, a floor, and a ceiling, I bet. Guess what? That's real estate. You know, like,
That's right.
being a private money lender, too. I mean, I have clients that, I have folks down in Fort Worth, Texas that breed cattle. That's what they know, though.
Right.
No cattle.
Right.
So that, to my point there, but your network is your net worth. Like that is
100%.
just how you said that. And for those that are coming from W2 world, I find it's more of a mindset shift because you're so programmed to picking something off of the screen, right?
Right.
And then I'll pick a stock, look at these colorful charts and graphs, which no one really knows what that means anyway. Show me an average investor that can read all of that stuff and interpret it accurately. I will be impressed.
So
Um,
let me ask you this: on a Roth IRA, can I invest in my own real estate investments, or does it have to be with someone not associated with me?
So, good question. It has to be an arm's length.
Okay.
Okay. So, here's the big three. All right. No self dealing. So, if you're investing in a company that you own 100%, it's still you.
Hmm.
Oh, Amanda, I have this cash cow of a duplex or whatever. Can I just buy it for myself? So it's tax sheltered. No.
Yeah.
All right. The family tree. So we've been talking a lot about family. So I'm going to touch on this because I mean, you do kind of end up working with your family in some
Right.
respect. Okay. If it's above you or below you on your family tree, no go. So spouse, parents, grandparents, children, grandchildren, that can't be your private lender from their IRA. Okay. Those can't work together. If they branch off, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, fair game. And then there's some
Right.
black and white investments the IRS says is a no-go that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, but like collectibles, artwork, things of
Yeah.
that nature are a no-go. I've gotten the question of, "Oh, can I do NFTs?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think the jury's still out, but when you look at the definition, it says artwork. I mean, it's a red flag in my personal professional opinion, but I'm not the
Mhm.
legal, you know,
But
crypto's
crypto,
okay.
you can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure can. Yeah, you can do crypto. You can partner. You can own a percentage of an LLC. You can invest in intellectual property, patents. I mean, just kind of get your, anything pretty much outside that you do outside your retirement account. There's a way to do it in. And we're the vehicle that allows you to do that. There's a reason why you haven't heard about it if you haven't heard about it to date. Because that's, I'll say, the number one knee jerk reaction I get. Why didn't I hear about this 10, 20 years ago?
Mhm.
It's because when you're working with the big banks, they don't make money on it on the back end. So you don't learn about it.
Yeah.
They,
Every
great fee-based like financial advisors. I just want to say that as well. There are
yeah.
some great ones out there, but if you walked into your local bank and you're talking to, the person in the office, it's very highly unlikely that they would know of this world.
So y'all partner with these other financial advisory firms. I mean, y'all are not saying, "Hey, come over to us exclusively. We're going to take care of everything." You're saying, "Let us be an extension of your retirement plan so that you've got more power, it's more diversification, and you're able to put your stuff into things that you may have a passion in, like real
Yeah,
estate or cryptocurrency or intellectual data." Those, I love that. It's all about empowering you with your money.
exactly. And it's options. A great advisor is going to give you options and, to your point, diversification. Like you said, I'm never going to sit here and say, put all your eggs in one basket. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's just like investing 101.
Right.
So the great financial advisors that we work with will say, hey, let's do a percentage here. Let's do a percentage, in real estate, let's do a percentage in oil and gas, just example. They diversify your portfolio. We are just the platform and the vehicle that they use, to hold the accounts to do those non-traditional investments. And because, we practice what we preach, we have the experience, the communication, the service to make them look like rock stars, and their clients are happy and they don't really have to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, again, it's having that right player on your team. You want everyone to carry their weight. You don't want to have to go back and, check, oh, did we do this right? Did we do this right? You know that it's done.
Yeah, I've got to get some of mine deployed out because mine's sitting in the account, which is irresponsible for on my end. I've got to find those other operators, which I've got them. I've got a network because I've been spending time building that network, and I've actually got someone that put 5,000. With he said, "Hey, would you take something as low as 5,000 as a private money lender on one of your deals?" And I said, "Most definitely." I said, "I don't think I'd go below 5,000." And I'm making monthly payments to him on his interest, and it came out of a self-directed IRA, and it was a very easy process. Literally, we sent a promissory note, and he got a little bit of direction from the self-directed IRA because this was his first time to invest. He's a real estate investor as well. He knew he
Mhm.
couldn't invest in his own, so he saw me. He had been watching me, watching my stories and what I was posting. We've never physically met in person. We've only had a phone call, a couple of phone calls, and just seeing each other on Facebook, but gave him a promissory note, and we pay his self directed IRA every month. And that is money that's not being taxed that he'll be able to have more now to deploy on the next opportunity. And if you've got one, hey guys, if you have a self directed IRA and you only have $5,000 or $6,000 in it, then hit me up because I've got deal flow all the time. I mean, this is a shameless plug, but I have deal flow all the time, and I would be more than happy to walk that process with you. And if there's questions and you're not getting the information you need, then we can plug in Amanda so that she can get you that information and you can get your money working for you. That's what it's all about. I mean, stop trading time for money. Start letting your money make you new money.
I'll give you a deal structure freebie.
Do it.
So if you have that $5,000 retirement account, that you may have, let's say 20K sitting in the bank, you can partner them together on that same note. It's just the
Nice.
401k or the IRA, whatever vehicle you have here, would
Yeah.
be X percent of undivided interest. And
Yeah.
then the remainder, whether it's your LLC or personally, would be the other chunk
I
of
love that.
interest.
See,
And there's no commingling of funds, so it's
yeah,
totally compliant. You're
right.
just partnering funds together, like literally just made all of the Roth contributions and Coverdell educational contributions because I get everybody else's stuff done and I'm on the last minute bus
Right.
with everybody else. Hey, who's on the extension bus with me? Let's all wave.
Right.
you know, it's just the casualty of being in the industry. And then it's just like, burning a hole in your pocket. You get
Right.
all excited when you find $20 in your jeans that you just washed. Like, think of it that way, guys. Like,
Yeah,
ooh, now I've got more money in there. What am I going to do? It's
most
literally
definitely.
like Monopoly.